Welcome to Monday, July 6th. Today's workout, SHERE Con, which is a two-part workout. First part, every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, 5 heavy object strict presses, plus 2 burpees. Part 2, AMRAP in 20 minutes, 25-foot bear crawl, 20 rocket launchers, 15 push-ups, and 10 push press with the odd object. These are my models today, Nivi, Kyle, and Gunnar. We're going to start off with a warm-up. Let's start with step burpees. So just step back into the plank. Give me a push-up, step back up. Nice and easy. Just trying to get some blood flow. We're doing 2 minutes of burpees. So we're starting off with the quiet neighbor option, which would be the step back burpee. You don't have to jump up. You can do a jumping jack with a calf raise if you'd like. There's 30 seconds. Check your pace so you don't regret anything in a minute. Cool, and you can make them normal burpees now. Thirty seconds left. Twenty seconds left. Four, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Catch your breath for a moment. Down facing dog. 3, 2, 1. Cool. From the plank position, you'll push your head through the window for a down facing dog. Kyle, can you actually turn towards Nivi? Give us a different angle. And then from this position, try to tap your opposite shoulder. Maintain your breath. If you need to scale, you can watch Nivi here in the blue. Tap your opposite shoulder, or elbow rather, Nivi. There you go. If you need to scale even further here, Nivi, tap your opposite hand. That also works, right? But keep your butt up. Try to drive your head through that window, stretching out the hammies, calves, back of the knees, all that good stuff. If you want to challenge yourself even more, you can see Gunnar over there tapping his shoulder above or behind his head. 10 more seconds. And relax. These athletes are going to get on their backs for glute bridge. So sit-up position, feet as close as possible to the butt. In 10 seconds, they're just going to press their hips up as high as they can. 3, 2, and up. Trying to drive the heels down, lifting up the toes if possible. If you want to make this harder, and we'll see what they do, try to get your heels further away from your body. But keep the hips open, pressing them towards the ceiling as high as possible. What's up, Alec? And breathing, and see if you can move the feet out even further out, further away. hips up as high as you can. 10 more seconds. And break. Catch your breath for a moment. We're going to stay on your back. Pull your knees into your chest. Cool. You're going to hold a hollow for the next minute. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder blades off the ground. Cool. If you want to play extension of the body, you definitely can. As you can see, Gunnar is extended with his hands down. Kyle is extended with his hands up. Nibby is now extended there. Kyle, can you scale? Pull one knee in for the mixed seat. You can pull one knee in, one arm in, or both arms in. And he can switch legs as often as he needs to. Most important part of this, the priority, is pressing the lower back into the ground, keeping the shoulder blades off, locking the legs if possible, pointing the toes if possible, and letting it shake, because no one has a midline anymore. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, relax. Catch your breath for a moment. You get about 20 seconds or so. In about 10 seconds, you're going to roll over onto your belly and we're going to do a Superman. So on your belly, yep, arch. You're going to lift the chest and thighs off the ground. We have a bunch of different options here. So the Superman is trying to lock out the arms and the legs reaching in opposite directions. You can do the skydiver, add a 90-degree bend in the knees so your heels are up towards the ceiling. Pull your toes down towards your knees so your heels are up rather than your toes. Yep, and then break your arms to 90 degrees on either side. Like you're skydiving! But lift that chest up, pinch those shoulder blades back and down. Look ahead, engage the back of your neck, upper shoulders, all that good stuff. You're going to need it. Less than 10 seconds left. And relax. Next up, we're going to play around and act like a monkey. So these athletes will stand up, shake it out. Cool. Even though they have a lot of room, we're going to pretend that they don't have a lot of room. If you're in your house, if you have a hallway, that's fantastic. Use your hallway. If not, we can still do this in place. So the monkey crawl, if we're going one direction, let's watch Kyle in the red shirt. Kyle's going to hit a squat, and he's going to put his hands on the ground. I don't care about the back here. It can be rounded. It's fine. From here, a pair of limbs is going to move. So his hands, or rather his feet, jumped to the side first. Now his hands are going to jump over and beyond his feet, so his feet can do the same. And his hands, and his feet, and his hands, and his feet, and his hands. And so we're just going to move back and forth for 2 minutes, wherever you are. So if we watch Nibby, imagine her space is only 6 feet, which shows with those uprights there that she can just maybe do 1 or 2 hops one way, or 1 hop and then 1 hop the other way, right? Let's add your hands to go to the opposite side, just to tap, tap, jump, tap, tap, jump, so on and so forth. Cool? And Gunnar can do what he wants because he's over there. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 2 minutes of this. Play around. Look at the monkeys.
Were there monkeys?
Huh?
Were there even monkeys in the line?
Yeah, dude. What are you? There's a monkey. What's his name?
The orangutan king?
The orangutan king. Yeah.
Blue?
Oh, sure, come, never mind.
Maybe doing the extremely limited space
Yes.
version.
Yeah. It's one hop, but I'm making her move her hands.
My spouse is on a Zoom call.
What is that going on in the background there? And halfway, we have 1 minute left. Keep those hips low. Keep those hips low. There you go.
Oh, quads.
What a great warm-up, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on. Go a little slower if you need to. 30 seconds left.
I'm gonna die.
Not true. "15 seconds left. Let's go, Gunner. Let's go, viewer at home. Keep pushing and hopping and monkey crawling. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Catch your breath. That concludes our warm-up. Okay, and our athletes are here standing with odd object. Gunner has a bumper plate. Kyle has a backpack. Nivi has 2 shaker bottles. She really wants her protein post-workout. Strict press. These athletes will rack it up, meaning they're going to get their weights with a decent grip at chest level. Elbows are trying to be directly under that object or slightly in front. And we'll have Gunner, you stay facing that way. You face that way a little bit more. And then you can give me 3/4. Face the, yeah, right there. Sweet. From here, locking the legs, squeezing the glutes. They're going to press up and back, locking it out overhead. Head is through the window. Abs are on. Glutes are squeezed. Reset. Give me 4 more for a total of 5. Good. Take a break in the rack position. If you find that your object isn't heavy enough and you can't load it, well, we can focus on tempo. So press up as hard as you can. Give us a 2 or 3 count on the way down. And repeat that 2 more times. Pressing up fast, lowering down slowly. Afterwards, they'll gently set their equipment down. Or if you're in your own garage, you can throw that shit. Up to you. From here, 2 burpees, however you want to. All right, so that's what's going to happen in part A. Every minute on the minute for 10 minutes, 5 strict press plus 2 burpees. You get to rest the rest of the minute until we begin again. If you get caught by the timer, then scale your number down. Maybe instead of 5 plus 2, now it's 4 plus 1, or 3 plus 2, or just do less. Bear crawls are essentially moving forward and backwards with your butt in the air, that down-facing dog position from earlier. So if Nivi is in the small room option, she can take 1 or 2 steps forward, and then she'll just have to go backwards, right? We can call that 1 rep. She'll have to do that 25 times. If you can't, we should think 12 times if you're thinking of a rep, half of the time, half of the range. Let's say Kyle has enough room here. He can start with his feet touching the wall, and he's got a bunch of mats. He's going to come until he's out of frame. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And that would be what we're looking for there. Gunner is probably going to do the same thing over there in the corner. So 25 feet of bear crawls, and then go ahead and just run back.
Do you want that?
Just 1. You can move however you need to, but just 1 of those passes will be good. So you can count reps as 12, or you can actually try to cover the 25 feet, and we'll call that good. From there, rocket launchers. So Kyle, you face this way. Watch Kyle. He's going to hit a full depth squat. He's going to get out of the hole. He's going to go back into the hole. And he's going to jump out of that. So 1 1/4 jumping squat. Cool. If that's too difficult, let's watch Nivi. You're just going to do a 1 1/4 squat. 1 1/4 and stand up. No jumping. This is also the quiet neighbor option. And if you want to make it even harder, you can hold on to weight, young man. 1 1/4. And the jump. Very nice. It's up to you, though, how you want to get that done, because you're going to have to do 20 every round. Then 15 push-ups. Standard push-ups. Everybody hit a plank position. Balancing on the hands and the toes. The shoulders are directly over the wrists. They'll come down. They'll press back up. And come down, press back up. Come down, press back up. Ta-da! There you go. If you need to scale, watch Kyle. He's going to start off on his toes. Come down to the knees. Come down to the ground. Push back up onto the knees. Get off the knees. That's 1. You'll do that 15 times. Then they'll stand back up. They'll go over to their objects, odd objects. And this time they get to push press, so they get some momentum from their legs. They're going to dip and drive to lock it out overhead. Catch it and go again. And they owe 10 of these. So it's a little bit of a hop to get that overhead. Cool. All right, we're starting off with the heavy object strict press. Plus 2 burpees. Fantastic, and they get to rest for another 30 seconds or so.
I was already so stressed out about the push-ups.
Yeah, no.
We all did. I was like, where was the knees option?
3, 2, 1, 5 strict presses plus 2 burpees. Ten seconds left. Fifteen seconds. 30 seconds.
Is this more run prep?
Hmm?
Is this more run prep?
Yeah, they're doing the workout.
They're doing the actual workout.
Yeah.
Doing your workout.
My Monday ones are always, I'm going to edit mine and do the full thing.
Yeah.
So you're doing actual shit down.
Andrew goes, this is one, the wrong program. We're like,
With the movie magic that we're going to play with. 3, 2, 1, go! You're gonna do like 3 minutes of the 20-minute AMRAP and we'll call it good. And I will have to edit out this footage that I'm talking about right now. Yeah. Like that one guy in the open.
Yeah, that's how you win the open.
You have to have perfect editing skills though, because he messed up. You can see the stitch. And his dumbass he only repeated 1 round. He should have done 2 rounds for variance.
or you could have even done the 10 rounds separately and then just stitch them together.
You gotta put it back in the exact same spot.
Yeah, everything's gotta be the same.
3, 2, 1. Excuse their discussion about cheating and exercise.
You're only cheating yourself.
That's right.
Or you just like, even if you made a fucking game out of it,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even fit in.
Well,
It would suck because you caught with your pants down and like, oh, I don't have this capacity.
Yeah. I remember, I want to say it was like 2013, 2014, going to the regionals in Columbus and watching, one of the events was a squat snatch. And one of the girls couldn't.
Oh, most people
Yeah.
at that time.
It's like, that was during
Does that irk you when you hear squat snatch?
It does now.
snatch.
A little bit, yeah.
It's like what the fuck is a squat snatch? Oh, okay. Yeah. Strength. "30 seconds. What round is this?
The burpees really
This would-
spice it up.
this-
If you started at 0, at 30, 30, 29, 28, you'll,
Assume we have 2 more.
you're, okay. Yes.
That's what I thought. Until we get down to 20, we're not done. Right? We haven't done 10 minutes.
Well, when
Wouldn't-
the clock hits 20, that would be the end of round 10.
Yeah.
So
basically-
1 is your last one.
Yeah.
21 is your last one. What great movers.
Last round. Fist bump.
So you guys can do my big 3.
We could do one extra round and then cut out the round where we talk
Might
about
be
cheating.
able to get landed as twins.
I mean, I can drop the audio.
Do you rather do
Your mouth will be moving, but they won't hear anything.
It's a good thing we don't gesticulate.
Yeah,
Talk about cheating.
you know. 3, 2, 1. Crossfit. Yeah, Jerome. Still got it. Yeah. I deadlifted for the first time in like 3 months yesterday. Yay.